Hello, welcome back to this channel. So in this particular video, we'll be taking a look at how to use emboss and engrave in Autodesk Inventor. Emboss and engrave is a special way of applying text to our 3D model. So before we start this particular video, if you have been enjoying our series, kindly subscribe to this channel, like and share your comments if you have any question. So now let's get right on. So now the first thing is I'm going to draw a 3D model. I'm going to draw a 3D model on which I'll be applying the emboss and the engrave. So I've drawn a box. I've modeled a box. So on this particular box, I want to apply emboss and engrave. So before you can apply emboss and engrave, you have to first make use of text. You have to first write out your text on the surface of the model. So now I'm going to specify the face on which I want to apply the text. So I've specified the face. So now I'm going to click on text here to the model, to the sketch. I'm going to click on text. Okay, so what text do I want to write? I want to write YouTube. Let me write YouTube. YouTube. All right, so okay, let me see. Okay, YouTube. I think the size is good. I want to move it up. So select the text base point. Let me move it somewhere around the center. All right. So now I'm writing YouTube on the face of the model. So now I'm going to emboss this particular text. I'm going to emboss this particular text. So now you go to your 3D model and click on emboss tool. So when I click on emboss tool, select the text. Then you can now specify the depth of the emboss. So let me use 0.05. Okay. So now if you look at what we have here, you can see that the text has now been projected, more like it has been extruded. So you can see, so this is what we call emboss. So you can write a text on any surface and emboss the text. Like you are projecting a text to make it come out. So it becomes part of your model. So now let's do something like this once again. So as I said, the first thing is to write your text. So to write your text, start to the sketch, select the face. You want the text to be written. Then click on text, specify where you want the text to start from. Pick a point to specify. Then now write your text. So now this time I will say subscribe. If you like, you can change the font of the text. You can decide to change the font of the text. You can decide to change the size of the text. Okay. All right. I've changed the size of the text. Now I want to reposition the text. So just drag it. You don't have to use move. Just drag it. Okay. To reposition the text. So once it's well positioned, then you can finish the sketch. So click on emboss. Now 0.02. Then okay, I've not selected the text, so select the text first, or you can click on emboss then select the text. Just be sure you select the text, then 0.02, then apply. So now you can see this is emboss. It's a very simple tool to use. So it's just a way of applying text, 3D text to your design. 3D text. So with emboss I'm able to apply 3D text. So now the next tool I'm going to use now is engrave. Engrave is similar to emboss. So now let's make use of engrave instead of emboss. So to make use of engrave, I'll first write my text on the surface. Okay, I've selected the surface I want to work on. Now I'm going to write my text. Okay, the text I'm going to write is I'm going to write inventor. Inventor. Okay. All right. So I've written inventor on the surface. I've written Inventor on the surface. Okay. So now I'm going to position the text. I'm going to position it by dragging it to whatever position I want it to be placed. Then I'll finish the sketch. So now once I'm done now, we want to engrave this instead of emboss. So I'm going to click on emboss. Emboss and engrave are in the same location. So now the first option here is emboss. Then the second option is engrave. So we are going to see in a minute the difference between emboss and engrave. So I'm going to click on the engrave option, select the text, so then specify the depth. So let me use a depth of 0.02, then okay. Okay, now when I zoom this, now we can see the difference between emboss and using engrave. So engrave has actually created a depth, while emboss is projecting it forward. Engrave is creating a cut, has created a cut with the text. So this is the difference between emboss and engrave. So if you want to add 3D text to your model, you can decide to either use emboss and engrave to add 3D text to your model. If you have enjoyed this video, kindly subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends. Thank you.